Roman Holiday is a classic romantic comedy from 1953 that was directed by William Wyler and mainly stars Gregory Peck and Audrey Hepburn, and it's really an excellent film.
One night, she's the guest of honor at a glittering state reception. And the very next night...
You have my permission to withdraw.
Thank you very much.
How did this cute little surprise package wind up in Greg's apartment? That's what he's wondering, too. And wait till you see the princess let her hair down, with a whole army turning Rome upside down to find her.
So I'm reviewing this as part of Alicia Malone's Classic Film Club. And for this one, it was, since it's summer, it was like a classic summer movie from before 1970. And the people settled on Roman Holiday, which is a movie that I have heard of, but I've never seen. So I checked it out, and I really loved it. You know, when it first starts, I'm like, I don't know. Like, but once they get going, it's an incredibly charming film. You know, and I love how, like, you see things that so many other movies, like, took inspiration from. Like, there are multiple scenes and multiple, like, different things that happen that, like, you see so many other stories that come after this. They take inspiration, or sometimes they take it kind of directly from it, from the certain classic scenes in the film. And it was great to see kind of like the originator of it, you know, what, a lot of, film inspiration came from. And as a movie itself, it really works, it's basically that this like princess is going on like a tour of Europe, and she's in Rome, and, she's this really, kind of hates her life at the moment, and decides to, like, run away, but, like, she can't sleep at first, so, like, a doctor gives her something to make her sleep, but then she runs away, and then she's kind of acting like she's all drugged, like, passing out on the side of the street, and this reporter, like, that comes by and sees him there, and he tries to help her, and, like, he doesn't know what to do with her, but she can't, like, see him, to tell him where she lives, so he kind of takes her back to his apartment, and, lets her sleep there for the night, and then he goes into work the next day, like, late for, he was supposed to be part of, like, the press interview for the princess, and, like, he goes in late, and he's like, it's a funny scene with the boss, where, like, he's trying to lie like he actually did go to the interview, and, like, the boss is calling him out for it and giving him crazy things, and, like, it's because the boss knows that the princess canceled all of the things going on because she's reportedly ill. But of course, she's not ill. She's on the lam and sleeping in his apartment. And, like, he looks at the newspaper and he's like, wait. Like, and he goes back and he's trying to figure out a way that he can, like, get a special story and get paid for, like, showing her around town and getting a bunch of pictures and getting a story about, like, her other life or something, and try to get a story out of this. And, it starts off as that, him trying to, like, use her. But also it's funny because she is kind of trying to use him too, but she kind of wants to experience, like, all the things she never gets to experience, and they both kind of explore Rome, and there's a lot of beautiful scenes. Like, it's an incredibly charming movie. It's really a great love story that I had a lot of fun watching. Like, I would highly recommend, like, if you're looking to see a classic film, that I think this one would be a great place to start, because it's not, like, it's also just enjoyable. It's not just, like, not boring. It's not like a drag, but it's also, you can see, like, so much how it inspired film for generations. Like, I would definitely highly recommend it. I give it like a 9.25 out of 10. But thanks for watching. You can check out other video playlists on my head or subscribe to me over there. Thanks.